Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you feeling today? I wish you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 5, and we are learning unit number 7, and its title is Climate Change. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click it, download it. I recommend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. So our today's lecture, lecture number 3, under the pronunciation skills, we will learn about consonant clusters. So my dear students, before in English for grade 3, we have already learned about consonant clusters on page number 35. I hope you remember it. If you may not, so you can watch this video lecture again. So today we are going to get more about it. So what are consonant clusters and how we can get about it? So our today's student learning outcome is classify words that begin or end with the same consonant cluster. So now we will get about that the words that begin or end with the same consonant cluster. Yes, my dear fellow teachers and my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Al-Fatir, verse number 28, so only those of his servants who have knowledge of these realities with a vision and outlook fear him. Surely Allah is Almighty, most forgiving. So yes, my dear students, this beautiful verse is telling us about the vision of these realities. Okay? Realities, what are the realities? Yes, the reality is that we have to believe that the life after death, and we have to also we are answerable that what we are doing in this whole our life that we are spending here. So these are the realities, and we have, as a Muslim, it's our firm belief that we are answerable for all that. Okay, so this beautiful verse is also a message for them, those have vision and those have firm belief on these realities. Is it clear that? So now we can get that how we can, so when we are doing anything else, so we must think that we are answerable for our all acts that we are doing in this world. So we will be answerable in the life after death. Okay. So be ready for brainstorming activities there for you related our lecture. Yes, my dear teacher, what you have to do? You have to say to students to read the poem on page number 52 and circle words with consonant clusters in the text. That student will do first will be the winner. So yes, my dear students, unit number 7 is going on, and in unit number 7 on page number 52. What you have to do? You have to find consonant clusters and you have to circle the words. Those are starting or ending with consonant cluster. So your time starts now. Pause the video and get this activity in your class. Welcome back. Good job. I hope you have read the whole poem, that how we can get about the consonant clusters. Good. So see that I am also giving you few words. Read with me, my dear students. Flower, green, star. Read with me, my dear students. Yes. Blue, crown, froth, swing, snail. Have you got that? How these words are and how these are like blended with each other. So let's see what are these words. Yes, these words are consonant clusters. There is no wall between them. So let's see what is a consonant cluster. A group of consonants having no wall between them is called consonant cluster. My dear students, already now we have learned words. So there was not a single word that have wall between them. There were 2 consonant cluster were there, or it might be 3, but they were consonants. There will be no walls. We will not find any wall. So see that what is a starting consonant cluster beginning? If a blend is at the start of the word, we refer it as initial. If the blend is at the end of the word, we call it final position. Okay. 2 positions are there, my dear students, in consonant clusters: initial position and final position. Okay, if we will find a blend at the start of the sentence, start of the word, then what it is called? It is called initial consonant cluster. If we find a blend at the end of the word, so what does it call? It called the final consonant cluster. Okay, so let's get through different examples are there. So you can judge there. Sparrow. So you can see SP. What is SP? SP is a consonant cluster and it is in the start of the sentence. So which type of cluster that is, my dear students? Yes, it is initial consonant cluster. Here is another word like crisp. Okay, crisp is there. So SP you find at the end of the word. So what is this? This is final consonant cluster. Is it clear, my dear students? Have you got that? How we can get that? There is at the start of the sentence, and this SP we can find at the end of the sentence. Okay, this is initial consonant cluster and this one is final consonant cluster. Is it clear? Good. Next examples. Skull. Now SK is a consonant cluster, my dear students, and there is no vowel between them. Is it clear? And also it is also at the start of the word. Next is desk. SK you can find. Is it clear, my dear students? Are you getting? Good job. Next, star. ST is there, we can find as a consonant cluster. And next one is nest. ST is at the end of the word. Okay, so have you got that? In this way we can find different consonant clusters. It can be 2 consonant cluster, 3 consonant cluster, but when we will find it at the start of the word, initial, and when we will find at the end of the word, then it will be the final consonant cluster. Is it clear, my dear students? Good job. So we are going to move towards an activity. So let's see how we can get through an activity about consonant clusters. Yes, my dear teachers, make consonant clusters column on the board. You have to make columns on the board. Okay. Next, what you have to do? Ask students one by one. They will write the word in the column A with the initial consonant cluster and in the column B with the same final consonant clusters on the board. If students write correct, they will get a point. If they will write wrong, they will lose points. Engage whole class in this activity. My dear teacher, what you have to do, you have to make 2 columns. Okay. Same consonant clusters at the initial position and at the end, final position. So students will have to recognize, identify, and then they have to match. Okay, so perform this activity in your class. My dear students, keep remember, if you will perform wrong, if you will do wrong, so then you will lose a point. Okay, pause the activity and enjoy this activity in your class. So welcome back. I hope you have done with it and you have got that how we can identify a consonant cluster at the final position and at the initial position. Good job. So what you have to do now? Now this is time to move towards an individual activity, my dear students. On page number 53, there is question number 3. Find the hidden words. The word are horizontal, vertical, or a diagonal. There is that, and you have to find. These are the words. Word bank is also there, my dear students. You have to find from this puzzle. Okay. Pause the video and perform this activity in your class individually under your teacher's supervision. Good job. I hope you have done with it and you have done it nicely. Good job, my dear students. So what's your homework for today? You will have to write 10 words with same 3 consonant clusters, initial and final positions in your notebook. Keep remember, now you have to write 3 consonant cluster words in your notebook and you have to write 10 words. If you can't find 10 words, doesn't matter, my dear students. It's up to you, but you have to find maximum 3 consonant cluster words. So my dear teacher, this is worksheet. This worksheet link is given below. You should get it and provide it to your students so that you might be able to get that how much knowledge they have got about consonant clusters. So what we have learned today? We covered today to classify words that begin or end with the same consonant clusters. And in this way, my dear students, we have covered up our this SLO and we have done it as a great job. I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture, my dear students. So tomorrow with a new lecture. See you soon, inshallah. Till that time, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Allah.